Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Jamie, the Pectus Carinatum kid, and today I'm going to be talking about a little problem that a lot of us have come into, and that is Pectus Carinatum. And excavatum, obviously. If you've got Pectus excavatum, you can follow along and probably apply the same things. But Pectus carinatum is a build-up of cartilage, I think, in your sternum. And you can also have flared ribs and stuff, like I certainly do. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. You can also have other more advanced diseases. I don't know what it actually is, but problems like Marfan syndrome. If you're very tall, very long limbs, long fingers, you could have Marfan syndrome. I'd look into that, and basically that you could actually die from that if you're doing a lot of exercise. If you're going running, you have a small aorta in your heart or something like that, or an enlarged aorta, and you need to go into surgery for that. So that's definitely you should look up. But don't get all paranoid about it. You probably don't have it unless you have got very long limbs. But yeah, I'm going to be talking about Pectus carinatum, how to deal with it, how people are dealing with it, and yeah, if you've got Pectus excavatum, you're in a different boat. You can't actually do much about it apart from build muscle or have the surgery. But with Pectus carinatum, if you do grow the abs, if you do work on the abs and the chest, you can have a really normal looking body. But unfortunately, with excavatum, because it's going in, if you get your chest, at least it makes your chest look much bigger with doing not as much work. But sadly, you're always going to look a little bit different unless you have surgery. But our focus is Pectus carinatum. There's a vast spectrum of people with Pectus carinatum. You can have it really bad, where it's on one side and it's really protruding, like inches out, like there's no hiding it. Even with a shirt on, people can see it. And then there's the very mild forms, like me, where look, you can barely see it. If I tense, you can't see it at all, really, like unless you know what you're looking for. And yeah, there's definitely a spectrum. And if you're on the very low end of the spectrum, like myself, mentally, it probably doesn't affect you much. When you find out when you're 14 that you've got it, it definitely would affect you. But when you go on to 18, 19, you're getting older, you're getting a little bit more mature, it doesn't affect you as much. It's just a part of life, like whatever. You've just got to work a little bit harder than the others. But then on the other side of the spectrum, if you're very bad case of it, really, then yeah, that's probably going to play on your mind a lot more. You really don't want to take your shirt off in the changing rooms or at the beach or whatever, because no matter what, people are going to see it. So you've got to be pretty mentally strong. And what I've come to is you've got to live a different kind of lifestyle. You've got to change your lifestyle to help yourself out, definitely. And yeah, that's just how it is. You just need to change your lifestyle. You need to change your dietary habits. And you need to start working out. You need to move over to a healthy lifestyle. This is just what's working for me, and I'm pretty sure it would work for everybody. If you've got a reason why physical exercise isn't going to help you, and you've got a better alternative, then please leave a comment. But I'm pretty sure that physical exercise and having a good diet will definitely help. So I'm just going to talk about what actually helps me. And that was eating much more. When I made those last few videos, I was probably quite underweight. Well, for my body, I'm not underweight, but you know, compared to what I want to be like, I'm quite underweight. And Pectus carinatum definitely shows more. If you're not eating a lot and your stomach's in, then Pectus carinatum's going to show a lot more, because you know it's protruding. You want your stomach to be out there with it. Oh Jesus. So how I did that was eating a lot of pasta. I was carb loading so much. I was eating too much pasta. Bowls full of it. Just so much I couldn't finish it sometimes. But I just totally stuffed myself with pasta. And if you don't... sorry about that. If you don't exercise after eating the pasta, it will just go up as fat. Go into your body as fat. So that's kind of what my goal was. I was working out here and there, like just gaining muscle, but if you're not doing cardio and you're not actually burning that off, then it's going to go into your body and be stored as fat. And that over the course of a couple of months, as long as you don't actually get into the habit of it and be doing it for years, then that's quite beneficial. It definitely hid my Pectus Carinatum a lot more than what it was. Like about a year ago, it was quite prominent. If I went to the beach, so I need to be tensing or something. You want to be concealing it a little bit more. But now, literally, I have no worries whatsoever, just because I've got that little bit of ab, I've got that little bit of chest, and it definitely helps mentally, physically. So eating pasta, you want to be eating pasta every day or every other day, or rice, just a good carbohydrate. Rice is probably better, pasta's not that good. But then scrambled egg, I've been eating a lot of scrambled egg. You want to get that protein, and that really obviously helps for the muscle if you're doing abs. Yeah, you can work out every day, but you're not going to get the same gains as somebody who's just eating egg and working out half as much as you. You need the protein. So I have eggs in the morning, pasta at lunch, and then just it's up to you what else you eat. Just snacks, like healthy, unhealthy. Obviously, depends on your situation. If you're skinny like me, then you can eat loads of shit. If you've got fast metabolism, you can eat a lot of shit. But if you're fat or overweight, you need to be eating much less. You need to really be focusing on that. And as I said before, you really want to change your lifestyle. This is something that you figured out that you've got Pectus Carinatum. You've got to work a little bit harder than the next guy just because you have got a deformity in your body. Your body is different, and you're going to look really weird. That's just the blunt nature of it if you don't sort it out. So yeah, eat what I've just said: eggs, pasta, other shit, and also pull-ups. Get the back going. You don't want to have a weak back. And then once you've got the back going, doing press-ups and doing ab stuff like from a hanging bar, it's much easier. So start doing the pull-ups. It's actually really rewarding when you can pull your weight up like multiple times. If you can do it like 10 times, then you start getting weight on it. It's really rewarding. And then obviously doing the ab raises, laying down, doing the plank, all the ab exercises. Do your own research. But that is how I dealt with Pectus Carinatum. Working out, eating, and having a good friendship group that doesn't take the piss. It obviously depends. If you haven't got any friends, then that's definitely going to be a little bit harder to deal with. I mean, just socially, because when you take your shirt off, it's not like you've done it before. It's like a new thing that you're doing. So definitely go out there and get that social group going on. Most of us are young who are watching this video. You're probably younger than me, a little bit younger than me. Go out there, start making friends. Maybe see if other people have Pectus Carinatum. Work out together. Whatever. I don't know. I'm talking shit. But that's how I dealt with Pectus Carinatum. If you've got any comments, leave them below. I'll probably make another video in about a month or so, because I'm really motivated at the moment to work out. And if you haven't already, watch Rich Piana. Very motivational guy, although he is jacked on steroids and all the fucking shit synthol in his muscles. Watch him. He motivates you. He educates you on how to work out, how to do proper bicep curls, how to do a proper pull-up, whatever. That's about it. Thanks for watching. Any questions, leave them in the comments. If you liked the video, give it a like. If you disliked it, give it a dislike. Nice one.